Hi everyone, it's Kasia from Tarot Map. Just a short video to keep in touch. To be honest, I'm really busy recently, like good busy. I have quite a few orders through my shop, so I'm doing a lot of readings, and I have to prepare for my readings. It's not something which I just like sit down and throw cards on the table and do, just because I do use mostly astrology and tarot together. And astrology is quite a complex knowledge, as you know, so it requires a little bit of preparation, and then I edit my video recording, so it takes more time than, just having like an hour reading or something. But I'm very happy with it because it is a pleasurable job and I enjoy doing it. This is something which, I feel good at and which makes me happy, so that's awesome. But aside this, I wanted to tell you that I fell in love with Ancestral Patera. I don't know what happened, but it's such an autumny deck for me. It became just so, I don't know, just the mute coloring, the various cultures that, so you have like 4 different cultures here. There's this Egyptian kind of based culture in the States, and Major Arcana. It's just gorgeous. There is King Arthur and all the Celtic influence in the cups. And then we have, look how gorgeous is the moon, the grandmother weaving. Some of the cards are a little bit, like this magician. I love the idea of this creativity and, but then he's like a caveman / magician from Rider-Waite-Smith, and the hairdo, oops. But anyway, love this strength. So there's Japanese influence in the swords. That's the World card, and then like Native American in the in Pentacles, which is called Sacred Circles. And it's really something just like clicked, and this deck just reads so well. I was using it for this Mabon Hag readings, which I'm doing till the autumn equinox, and it was just, I love this deck. So every day now I'm working with it, getting to know it even better. Another one which I really love, it's this Art Oracles. It's so cool. It's just really quirky, and my intellectual side really enjoys this. So let's pull one card for us so you can see how it works. In the booklet you can see these little symbols: life, work, and inspiration. So we have, let's pull this one. Oh, we had it already at some point, but this Ai Weiwei or Weiwei, I don't know, Weiwei, for life. The inspiration for life is when authority says to be quiet, get a loudspeaker. So that encourages us to be politically aware and knowing what's happening, in our surroundings, and standing up for injustice in the world. And then we have work with this little pencil here. Art must fight for freedom or the whole world is a prison. So sometimes breaking the rules and doing like protesting creatively and being aware of what's happening in your world and using the art to communicate that. That's awesome for us too. It reminds me this song from Nako Bear and Medicine for the People. Don't waste your hate, rather gather and create. And that's something which kind of reminds me of this card. And then inspiration, a general inspiration. Some things are whole only when they shatter. So that's beautiful, and I think everyone can kind of take it into their lives for, in their own personal way. But the main purpose of this video is to share this deck which I bought recently. First I saw it on Instagram of Wolf of Coins, Magdalena. She also has YouTube channel, I will link it below. So this is my first purchase from Russia, and the store is called Northern Fable. I also will link it below, because if you're interested in Slavic culture, or if you have Slavic heritage like myself, you might enjoy what they have to offer in this shop. They have candles, they have different magical ritual items, they have cards. Unfortunately, the book, as beautiful as it looks, if you take that kind of cover off, it has like this engraved, and I don't even know what it is. If it's a prayer, I cannot really read Russian. I did have Russian 3 years in my primary school, so unfortunately I can't read this book very well, but it has illustration of the cards, and here like Rod, Sos, Latie, oh no, I can't read it. Otec, Psero, Sishero. No, I won't be able to do it. So I'm probably going to contact Lina from Fire of Transformation, because she's Bulgarian and she knows how to read Cyrillic. I don't know if she speaks Russian, but she mentioned that she could help me translate the names of the cards. And like, for example, this is Makosh, and this is a goddess that it's very like all the gods I can find what they mean and how they are associated in my culture in Poland, because it's very similar to Russian culture. So it's not this like the problem of the meaning, more about translating the names properly and finding. So the deck arrives in this really cute bag. There's also an option to get it in like a wooden box, which is also beautiful, but you know what, look at my shelves, like I have no space to keep boxes and stuff, so I preferred this linen bag, which they came with the red thread, and these are the backs of the cards. There's 40 cards, and the colors are very Slavic as well, white, black and red. In our culture we use a lot of this white, black, red threads and stuff for, you know, protection, for warding against evil and stuff like this. So each of the cards shows the god, some kind of form of situation. There's this symbol and the name of the god and the number. So here we go, Morena. So I can read that one, Morena. And in Poland we also have this goddess, and you can see the illustrations are quite interesting. So here the symbol kind of looks like 4 swords. Then we have Dnia, Libya. Sorry, I'm so bad. Lina, help. Swords. This is Lada. It's a little bit like Gaia, Lada. Beautiful. Velets. I think in Poland we say it Veles. God Veles. So as you see, this is a project that I'm going to be working on with help of some friends. Lina. And I will write probably in the black pen the names in my language, the names of the gods, and then research also those, you know, Slavic symbols and how they connect to the gods, and if there is any difference maybe between my culture and the Russian culture. But most of the gods I did come across, you know, in my like reading about Slavic culture and stuff like this. So I'm just curious how that will manifest, but I find it quite beautiful. Simple colors. The paper is not very good. It's not laminated, so you have to be very careful when you riffle, shuffle and stuff, because it's just like normal paper. I'm just speeding up. So you could probably read them. That just reminds me of the flower of the fern fairy tale for some reason, finding it on the summer Kupala knots. So it's like the one night before St. John's night, I think it's called, just before the summer solstice. We have a big myth going on about it. He's called Domovoň, something with the house. So there you go. Oh, he looks like Chiron. Tara, beautiful. Kostroma. Yeriogog. Yernogot. Sorry guys, maybe that's not very interesting for you and it takes forever me trying to pronounce Cyrillic, oops. But the cards I think are quite cool anyway to just look at, and artistically they're beautiful. Żmij in Polish. So I'm curious how that will show the similarities between Russian culture and Polish culture and like our common Slavic roots. But this deck can be purchased from Northern Fable and the delivery was very speedy. It arrived very quickly. So if any of you is interested, just check their shop out also for other things. And yes, there's quite a lot of work ahead of me with this deck and getting to terms with the Cyrillic language. I so wish it was in English, that would be so cool, or in Polish, even better. But we'll see. I've got quite a few friends who speak Russian, so maybe they will help me to get to the bottom of that. So that's it, guys. I hope you are doing well. I'm off and I'm going to get back to work. I'm in the trail of doing life purpose readings, and these are quite extensive and require a lot of my attention. So thank you for watching if you are, and I hope everyone is well. Oh, I wanted to also show you two wands that are left from the last batch. So this one is, I don't know, it feels Slavic to me, but this one is with citrine and tiger eye, and it's with like a little triangle which I painted. It's you know, like a fire element wand. So if you need a little bit of kick in the ass, or strength or empowerment, or just a little bit of encouragement and courage, so, this wand is still available. It's $69. And there is one which with this cool river stone, which was shaped like a triangle, and I added also this little Herkimer, which I found in the river, and painted it with Fiera rune. And always I add some form of goddess, kind of, you know, like a full moon. And this little tool is to me about, you know, it could be an altar wand, but it's about spotting opportunities and seeing abundance around you, and about harvesting and being open to possibilities, and, you know, being able to see abundance in your surroundings. So that's that little tool that it's also available. So these two are still looking for the keepers. The other ones got purchased, but that's it. That's all I wanted to share with you. Okay, back to work. Thanks for watching. Bye.